ride with you?
I got 5.
I got 6.
Hey.
What'd you get?
6.
I got 7.
And conscious means that you're conscious of what's going on in this world. You're fully aware and awake to what's going on in this world. That's what conscious rap means. So if you got conscious rap, that means you got unconscious rap. That means you got motherfuckers that's unconscious rapping. That means they sleeping. They still under a spell of Leviathan. They still under the spell of King.
Call me brother man, I'm not the rubber man. Though I keep my Nazis in affairs wrapped with some rubber bands. Burning out the Ku Klux Klan and Wizard Grand Dairy Queen misters. Just butts of guns I'm giving. Trying to make more sovereign citizens. These minions help kill your prophet, stole your treasury millions. You heard it from your brother man, not a smother sellout. Sets links in K2 Kush days, keep me red out. I got the knowledge to make these silly hoes question the pimping directors of music videos. Gay laws and persons with strap-on boots with heels. Too much graphic art faces, boobs are not real. Since MCM and Troop, they use Timberland boots to get us all caught up in fashion, not the simple men roots. Got our people on dogmatic, not metaphysic. Exoteric, not esoteric is how you missed it. So out of it, you couldn't feel the natural mystic blowing through the air like it didn't give a shit. I hear the dirty Moors dissing, cause I said profanities. A lot of these grand sheets need to take off the panties. Pull the thong out your crack vest wearing sash, ass nigga. Return to where the prophet found you, Negro, ass nigga.
It's time to choose a side. You either positive or you negative. You either evil or you good. You understand what I'm saying? Choose a side, nigga. I know what side I'm on.
I throw a Molotov at the priest that works for the beast. All they want is our people to rest in peace. No attention of allowing more stress to ease. Cracker won't go home to spread himself the disease. Genocidal epidemic kill us in high proportions. Instead of mummified, we stay boxed in coffins. Mayors attend funerals for PR purposes. Where's the police escort? He replied with nervousness. He said, I don't have those numbers or connections to have Metro Police lead your friend's funeral procession. That's coming from Mr. Mayor, black community player. No question in the hoods dropping off boxes of weapons. Then blame black on black crime or natural causes. Plus those doctors aren't out on point but off a bit. Natural mystics prove they're not holistic. Hypocrite oaths make your children autistic.
I'm at the point now where I'm saying I'm tired of mixing the medicine with the food. I'm tired of playing that game. Now I'm shoving straight medicine down your fucking throat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight doses of medicine is getting shoved down your throat. I don't give a fuck if it turns you off or not. Because if it do turn you off, then you're a stupid, ignorant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Don't judge like a cover of your favorite book. Visit you in your dreams, hand with the hook. Paralysis overtook, so shook. Stop, look, listen with precision. MC on a mission, vision. Past senses and endless. Cypher with active Moors, beat you with facts senseless. Have your mind defenseless when the truth enters. Eyes glow. Reminds me of Omar Bay, Algonquin embers. Tap your pineal out what some man remembers. All the lies told to your mind dismembered. Circle broken into quadrants. You the 7 in the center. Compass G between the square. Baphomet of Templars. Warlock. Call on my witch mothers to maim them. The same wise spirits burned at stakes in Salem. Torture with vagina peers. Survive bobbing for apples. Contort thumb slide. Wrist out tight shackles.
I always got something deep to say. Every time around. I always got something deep to say. Every time around. I always got something deep to say. Every time around. I always got something deep to say. Every time around.
Jurisprudence, a science that treats on positive law. That's my word. On my family's crest, and seal. And my friend, I am quite noble. My inalienable rights, those rights which are allodial with the principles of man. Egalitarianism.
Here I am. LAW you. Domestic terrorists always bring trouble to stateless, brainless, non-reader Negroes. Black fists in the air won't save our people. Yelling black power, giving pale man your strength. Black leaders, Rockefellers train talent to 10, running you out while you running your mouth. Only fictions and fables when they summon you out. Euro names with Euro shirts, ties with collars. Your boy calls you dog negative installer. Suppress jurisprudence, stay impudent. Giving mind pollutants to black students. Stagnant, not flowing, abuse it. Never active, a lie, call it a movement. From the BS taught, you need improvement. Gun club shooting cans isn't revolution.
Starts with love, then the truth. Comes the peace, freedom, justice. Start with love, then the truth. Then comes peace, freedom, justice.
The hippie, the trickster, bang bang a boogie, getting handy, you cookie while your man pulling boogie. Went to Sugar Hill, find mountains of pookie, where you put my shit. You be getting noogie, greedy, newbie, you a rookie. Sophomore troopy, stateless as loopy, run around chasing yesterday's through peas. Your ass couldn't pull in peace, gang banned by the police, handle like cooties, torn off like a loose leaf. Rock on, burn on you, find your own bond and fake. Book stuff in the mind, now where's the tick? Can't wake up a dummy, I get it from study. Don't hear it from nobody, don't looking for no worry.
On your knees vertically.
Middle East the code, the courtesy of Aline Bay. Fontaine show us the navigating police state.
Starts with love, then the truth. Comes the peace, freedom, justice. Start with love, then the truth. Here comes peace, freedom, justice.
Measurement is an element to be a sharp. Truthfully, I got to study more myself to be a part of the nationality, which my born divinity is beneficial, politicking with a common entity. Choosing accurately is important to high degree, since our senses are more than these three here, but what we see intuitively we progress and check if when we roll it seems consciously incorrect. Inspect and correct inside to override. Identify those that pacify from us to amplify. To answer why we pursue, learn, and do what we deem is true. Plus from each step we grew closer to goal, or that goal which doesn't rust. As we move with trust, alien like recognize us. Again, we must be diligent in how we measure. Although it's strong, the born for someone told us ever. Watch the clever words used to confuse the past. Now we fuse English and math to surpass the limitations which I fake. It causes hesitation for those facing their truth off miscalculation.
Starts with love, then the truth. Comes the peace, freedom, justice. Start with love, then the truth. Here comes peace, freedom, justice.
That is deep without a deed. Study what you want, not what you need. Don't you pull them on the little seed. Kizzy, roots over Cardi B. Major over minor, that is B. Black in color, ask me mother. A street car never desire. Never corporate justify. Pacified Negro with a corporate attire. Upright and fearless in the line of fire. American Moorish, my blood's required. Ain't everything can't expire. I'm not Canadian, that's a tire. Vote for a Democrat, that's a liar. Let's angle with, do it back to Moorish, back with on all aspects. Let's not forget micro, macro, she's the architect.
Then the truth. Comes the peace, freedom, justice. Start with love, then the truth. Here comes peace, freedom, justice.
I understand law very well. Jurisprudence is a science that treats up positive law. You better get it right. Check the verbiage.
Hey yo, the Sandman is dead. My left hand holds his head. His magic dust turned red from the massive bloodshed. The masses put to bed. Yakub done tucked them in. Reconstructed timelines, fucked with points of origin. Our brethren still snoring. Adrenaline still pouring. Fills the chalice to the rim. Malice begets his grin till we hear her voice again. Hiram awaken amongst the affairs of men. Your rightful place must be taken. Forsake me not, no more shaking the o'clock hitting snooze, rise, drink the fast, sip the witch's brew. In addition to this mythical, metaphysical, delicious fruit, akin to breath, they scared to death to see the sandals on your feet, turban, fez back on your head, reversion in full effect, no coercion or duress. Knew the cousin of death, still to the bedchamber you crept, guess slumber becomes you, so I'll wake you when you're dead.
I stay close to my sun, like Mercury and Venus, all in one, like democracy and Jesus. Pick anyone, it's still bloodshed. 7 days in a year, and you still in bed. 7 days in a circle, half with the head. 77 days, now Satan's dead. Mackenzie L manifest meds. A seed of Allah, so my heart is fed. Uber driver said you're a more from Maghreb. Colorable law has blacks misled. Eating up the crumbs, leaving out the bread. Looking like Truman, pillows and spreads. Yeti is a child, the elder said. Julie is riding, catch me on the bags. Purity of love, or streets of desire. Higher and lower, both are required. Resolution through the soul, the body is tired. Morally, shadow of a dream. Endangering your higher for the low self-esteem. While a man seeks for the evil that deeds.
Drew Ali told Moors they sleep too much, fat and lazy, toxic, obnoxious and crazy. Give your head a shake, wake and study is my bake. Thoughts so distorted, mind's out of shape, dreaming and drooling. Wake up with dry spit on your face, cake. Eye boogers in your eye corners, morning breath has taste. Sleeping for 100 years, now you want to debate. Lost your vast estate for crumbs on the plate, sleepy Moors.
Raka! North Star!
That man, and what's those that man? Canaanland moves.
Read our VP every day. Uplift the V cause we all base. We enforce the law and we obey. Forefathers from before and still today. Reading my Quran and my Torah. Universal laws in more ways. Read 4 chapters, receive it 4 ways. Great divine love rules our verse. Before I circle blocks, man, I circle 7s first. You bust the image, but your rhymes hurt. Declare 13 disrespected earth. Love, but it's all in God's plan. Today's mathematics don't judge a man. Unity of life, embodiment of truth. I'm responsible for every deed, cause I seen the proof. No, but Drew X, do I have to draw it out for you? Cause nationality is not a color I can use. Jerry Spruce, standing on my square, even without shoes. On the highest authority, spirit of blue. Marcus Coffee, whirlwind ×2. The world's in the wind when the trumpet blew.
Stand up, go into your bathroom. If you got a big floor to ceiling, cut the light on and stand and take a good hard look at yourself. You are the Moorish government, you know, and it took me a long time to get to understand that concept. I self-law and math. my household. That's what I should be doing. Why should I walk out of my door and then leave everything that I know about myself in the house to go out and adopt something that I have no knowledge thereof? That's sense. So we need to stop asking that question. I ask myself this question: if not me, then who?
Death and wisdom, my friends, intelligent creatures, guardians of sacred knowledge, Olmecan features, secrets of the afterlife, manifest the present day. Dirty moths and scoundrels lose their heads in a pleasant way. Deceit and deception, negative past thoughts, keeps awareness on point. Spirit messages never off. Inner realizations, encounter the higher selves. Next plane existence explains my consistence. Without a foe, you never know, so paths most resistant.
Raka! North Star! That me. And what's those that me? Canaanland moves. Read off pay every day. Okay. Uplift the V cause we all base. We enforce the law and we obey. Forefathers from before is still today. Reading my Quran and my Torah. Universal laws in more ways. Read 4 chapters, receive it 4 ways. Great divine love rules our verse. Before I circle blocks, man, I circle 7s first. You bust the image, but your rhymes hurt. You clear 13 disrespected earth. Love, but it's all in God's plan. Today's mathematics don't judge a man. Unity of life, embodiment of truth. I'm responsible for every deed, cause I seen the proof. No, but Drew X, do I have to draw it out for you? Cause nationality is not a color I can use. Jerry Spruce, standing on my square, even without shoes. On the highest authority, spirit of blue. Marcus Coffee, whirlwind times 2. The world's in the wind when the trumpet blew.
Stand up, go into your bathroom. If you got a big floor to ceiling, cut the light on and stand and take a good hard look at yourself. You are the Moorish government, you know, and it took me a long time to get to understand that concept. I self-law am master. If I can govern myself, if I can govern my household, that's what I should be doing. Why should I walk out of my door and then leave everything that I know about myself in the house to go out and adopt something that I have no knowledge thereof? Makes sense. So we need to stop asking that question. I ask myself this question: if not me, then who?
Death and wisdom, my friends, intelligent creatures, guardians of sacred knowledge, Olmecan features, secrets of the afterlife, manifest the present day. Dirty moths and scoundrels lose their heads in a pleasant way. Deceit and deception, negative past thoughts, keeps awareness on point. Spirit messages never off. Inner realizations, encounter the higher selves. Next plane existence explains my consistence. Without a foe, you never know, so paths most resistant. Divinity, my twin flame, side chick and mistress, metaphysic, kabbalistic, almaroc mystic, patriarch, papistics, make my thoughts sadistic, so indigenous, call me Americanistic, invoking the ancestors, Saracen cryptic, suns on rotation, flows ecliptic, shatter all illusions, reveal the realistic, sitting in the dark, holding the light marvelous, recognize the artifice, skin so carbonous, hair so antenna, I feel them from Vienna, myriad of virtues, lessons, in reptilian henna, enlightenment seekers won't find it in mainstream. Focus as a laser, stay balanced like a beam. Not even a gymnast. Whenever I flip this, as above, so below. Get out when within this. Don't think I'm a slave, cause I speak in English. Drew, I'll leave the water, watch your flames get extinguished. Living in your higher, lower self is relinquished. Reputation of master teachers, call it distinguished.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes civil little a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, prepping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. Had no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up. Stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astroplane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life, finish him.
Moorish Omar, key man or oracle, using trinity powers, decipher allegorical, lost and metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic, fact slap a dirty more or a Drew Ali critic, calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved, or cut like a close shave, drowned in my brain waves, squashed by heat waves, activating Kundalini, Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini, Selassie I in exile, reptile in Genesis, niggas appearing real, all I see is false evidence.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes civil little a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, prepping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. Had no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up. Stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astroplane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life, finish him.
Moorish Omar, key man or oracle, using trinity powers, decipher allegorical, lost and metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic, fact slap a dirty more or a Drew Ali critic, calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved, or cut like a close shave, drowned in my brain waves, squashed by heat waves, activating Kundalini, Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini, Selassie I in exile, reptile in Genesis, niggas appearing real, all I see is false evidence. DA are feminists, stomped on by elephants, more like no prejudice but want Moorish benefits. When you feel the cold magnetic resonance, apis horns of the sacred book all maleficent, great cosmic mothers, return to blessedness, no pestilence, ace all the testaments, tap into remembrance, never to forget again, use energy right, not put spell effects on men, wandering the earth plane with no they live shades, keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades. It's been decades since Christian crusades, not enough rebellions, too many vigil bouquets, holding on to the fence, burning on doomsday, war ruled by Mars, it might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
Hello?
Honors. Islam Moors. Honors to Noble Drew Ali. Honors to Drew Ali. Moorish American Week. The Prophet gets the most honors. He will always get the most. Always. Because they played us, not telling us about him. They played us. If they told us about him, we wouldn't be having all these issues that we're having as a people. Because he brought everything it takes to save a nation. Everything. He brought everything it takes to save a nation. Honors to all the Moors who honor their prophet. Honors to you. So the more asked, were Moors first in America or Africa? So yeah, we always bring up Noble Drew Ali told the Moors that they have to have the mindset of their ancient foremothers and forefathers. The mindset of our ancient foremothers and forefathers was not that there's an Atlantic Ocean there. The mindset of our foremothers and forefathers know that it's all one landmass. So everywhere is first. Not just one spot. Why would one spot over there be first? It makes sense that this stuff is probably spread out. No origin like that. So there's two land masses today. And you would say America, Africa. Now, if you do your research and you find out that parts of Africa are found under America, that lets you know that it's one landmass. So there's one landmass. Then there's one people. One landmass is one people. So you know, first, as in there's these continents and then the islands and no, it's one landmass. Just move the water. I bet you it's connected. Just take the water out of there. You think it's connected? Okay. So start there. When the world was one landmass, then that would broaden it's going to broaden your research, and it's going to broaden your perception of how you look at the first. When they thought that who was the first, and then Goose over there saying Africa, and then Goose over there saying America, and nobody's saying, well, if the Olmecs are Malian Moors, and Mali's over there, and they said, hey, all we gotta do is just put the boat in the ocean, and there's a stream that's going to take us where we want to go. And they put the boat in numbers. And they sailed from over there to over here. And they set up the first culture of the Mesoamerican. Hold on a second. So they came over here. Nobody was over here? Yeah, right. There have to be people over here. Right? That's why certain people talk about wilderness of North America and all that stuff to throw you off. That you think, oh, nothing had to be going over here, so everything must be started over there. No, don't fall for it. It's all happening at the same time. This is where, that's why we have a prophet. That's why Noble Drew Ali came. Drew Ali's mission is uplifting fallen humanity. The only way humanity is gonna be uplifted is if humanity mentally uplifts itself first. Then humanity's sitting around waiting to get uplifted. Humanity better start thinking and stop sitting around waiting for stuff. How about making things happen, opposed to waiting for them to happen? Like taking action. They have to want to do it. If they don't want to do it, if they don't want to save themselves, don't be jumping and trying to save people. They'll drown both of you. Then you're going to look like the big dummy drowned with them. Because you have a branch right there. You could send a branch out, let them crawl or whatever. No, you want to be hero, jumping in. They have to want to be saved first. Have to. If they don't want to be saved, you're wasting your time. So once you realize that they want to be saved, now they have to do it first. Because this is not some we're here to, and you're not doing anything. No, you're doing everything. We're just here to make sure that the things that you're doing are in line with where you're trying to go. So we know that this is to each his own sojourn. But to be uplifted, you have to put your legs in it or something. You just can't be sitting there limp. Can't just be vegetable. Want people to carry you around a weekend at Bernie's or something like that. You have to want to know the truth about your nationality and birthrights. Just like Noble Drew Ali ordered. For Moors, specifically. Because we know that he's the man. because we checked the prophecy, and we know. He laid it all down. Laid it all down. Set us up proper. Set us up proper. And then keep in mind again that Noble Drew Ali was speaking from we're indigenous to the Americas perspective as well. So not only was he a herbalist, right? Not only was he an archaeologist, because they talk about he was digging in the grounds and pulling up stuff and all that for Moors to show Moors how long they've been here. Right? Not only is he a prophet, not only is he an author, not only is he an orator, not only is he so that's another part when it comes to the Moors that they're gonna try to divert you away from by talking about over there. When you say Moors, going back to the thing with Africa and America, there's no separation. There's one spot. Because they're gonna try to push you to the idea. They're gonna try to send you to the idea that, oh, the Moorish thing, oh no, well, that's not American. That's Africa's, the Moors, and then they start talking about Spain and all that as if that's what we're talking about. It's interesting, that they're telling people about the Moors, but they're only telling people about the Moors of Spain. Like, why are they telling people about the Moors of Spain? Because the point is to try to get you out there. And that's where they want you. Thinking that, oh, the Moors and you're in some Corsica or whatever. So this is Noble Drew Ali, Noble Drew Ali Moorish literature. And these were things in the Moorish newspaper that were circulating all over. It is most earnestly hoped that the Moorish Science Temple of America will not in any way be confused with any Back to Africa movement. Such is not important insofar as American citizens of our group colonizing Africa are concerned. So if you have your own land and you go to somebody else's land, you're a colonist. Doesn't matter how you look. You going over there and trying to take over, think you're the man, you're a colonist. So we're not concerned with Back to Africa. Right? Which again shatters all that BS, that Negro BS that Garvey was talking about before he met Noble Drew Ali. And then after Garvey would have got out of prison and they didn't know Noble Drew Ali, they would have connected all the UNIA people who are back to Africa or whatever. Now they got to go with Drew Ali and they're going to start talking about, oh, we didn't go back anywhere. We're here already. And that's what would have went down. which is why they deported Garvey and murdered Noble Drew Ali. Marcus Garvey was talking about 40 million, right? 40 million black guys. Up you mighty race and all that stuff. All right. So with Garvey meeting Noble Drew Ali, and he would have got on board because he already knows that they're Maroons in Jamaica and all that. They're not Jamaican. They're indigenous people. So it's not going to be some hard stuff for him to figure out. It would be some hard stuff to figure out. Because everybody would have known Marcus Garvey was the forerunner of Noble Drew Ali. And everybody who would be repping for some Garvey, UNIA, RBG and all that, they would be on the side with the Moors right now. That means everybody else would have been on the side with the Moors that you see today. They wouldn't be talking about what organization they got right now. We'll be all saying that we're Moors. And we're all going to be saying that, oh yeah, you're from Temple 88 or whatever like that. I'm from Temple 97. And the one grand body, one grand major temple, one convention. They couldn't have that. They have that, then the whole stuff is done. Then these Europeans got to go back home. Because Europeans only here because our people like to play back to Africa BS. Africans ain't talking about back to America. Going back to America. Because our ancient forefathers from America. Why they don't do that? Because they have their own story over there. These people haven't even heard about a slave ship. They don't even know what the hell you're talking about when you talk about slave ships took people to America and all that. How some Portuguese going in some African whatever, building a slave fort to send ships or whatever. Slavery's over and the stuff's still there. You guys didn't burn that stuff down? And then you're going and walking in there and going through the ritual. Oh my God. Oh, my ancestors were in these dens chained up before they shipped them and all that BS. People there laughing at your dumbass. Laughing at you. Like, what are these people talking about? These are Portuguese freaking slave stuff. That's like the 500 years from now. All the beachfront properties in Jamaica that were owned by some modern European colonists that came there, took people's stuff, messed up people's livelihood or whatever like that. And then black guys are going there to go visit. You know, they're from there, you know, but they're gonna go there to go visit because this is where our ancestors used to fish. And then we had to go be carpenters because BS. So this is not some back to Africa, whatever. There's no back to Africa. We're over here. We're on this side. If we're saying we're Moors, we're talking about Moors about over here. We're not talking about some Spain and Germany and all them Moors. We're not talking about that. We know those Moors. Islam to those Moors. Assalamu alaikum when we see them, whatever. Shalom. Right? Coming from half Hispanic, half white, we have been lied to about our histories and who we are as a people. We as in whites, blacks, Hispanics, Asians, all of us share this in common. No, you don't. Because so-called Asians don't call themselves Asian. They call themselves nationality. And so-called Hispanics, don't call me Latino. Don't call me Latina. That's derogatory. Call me a Borican. Call me some indigenous name. The black guys, we already know black's an adjective. People can't be adjectives. And same thing with white. So what we really have is Moors and Europeans, Orientals and Occidentals. This is what we have. The melanin dominant species and the heterogeneous hybrid. This is what we're dealing with. You know, whites, blacks, Hispanics, all that's a fiction. All that's lies. They lied to us. That's the problem with our people. That they believe the lie instead of go do some research, because niggers don't read. Niggers talk a good game. But when it's time to back up your talking, all that kill crackers and all that stuff, only crackers these people are killing has peanut butter and jam on them and stuff like that. These people not killing no crackers, nothing. Nothing. Right. So noble Juali zone, and again, nobody's saying Africa didn't exist or nothing like that. That's not. We're not saying that. We're saying we have our own history over here. You better go check that. Don't worry about some over there history. Go check the stuff right here. Mm-hmm. So no back to Africa. We're indigenous. We're from this side. The Moorish Science Temple of America was represented at the inauguration of Governor Louis L. Emerson in Springfield, Illinois, Monday, January 14th by Prophet Noble Drew Ali. It was a busy day for the distinguished Moorish leader in Springfield, beginning with breakfast aboard one of the special trains of the Illinois Central Railroad, attending the inaugural ceremonies of the State Arsenal building, and ending with interviews with many distinguished citizens from Chicago who greeted him on every hand. The prophet expressed himself as being highly pleased with the trip, and many courtesies extended to him by the military and state officials. Where's that footage at? They don't have that footage? They don't have those audios? You don't think they have those audios? You think somebody doesn't have the invite? Because now prophets going to them to beg them to let me invite me to your thing. They have to be going to him. They have to be telling him, hey, we want you to be at our stuff. I'm having an inauguration. Please be there. Just please be there. And again, why would he? It's real interesting. It's real interesting. Because you have to wonder. You have to sort of think about it. You know, like why is Damn. Why is this governor of Illinois and all that stuff wanting to talk to Noble Drew Ali? You don't want to know? Governor guy wants to know, and you don't want to know. You're sitting here debating Moors? Not like we showed you the Roman J. Israel with Noble Drew Ali on the fridge. You think Denzel doesn't know? It's not hard. It's real easy. It's real easy. All you gotta do is do research. You research and you find out the truth, then you can't go back. You can't go back to the lies. What am I going back to the lies for? Can't do the lies. Because dealing with the lies, again, Moorish leader attending inauguration of governor. How are you gonna say you don't know who the Moors are? You're debating Moors about are we Moors and we're not that, we're all this other stuff. But governors wants to meet with Noble Drew Ali. And remember, this is 1920s, kill a nigger and that stuff. You know, there was a currency during that time. More celebrate birthday of founder. On the evening of January 8th, members of the Moorish Science Temple of America will celebrate Prophet Noble Drew Ali's birthday with a grand Moorish costume ball in the main auditorium of Unity Hall, 3140 Indiana Avenue. The occasion will be celebrated by all subordinate temples in other sections of the United States. The occasion will be the first of its kind in America, in that all members participating will wear native Moroccan costumes. A number of prominent men, both in business and public life of Chicago, will join the members in honoring the Moorish leader's birthday. Who are they doing that for? Noble Drew Ali. And then on his costume ball, for him, prominent people are going to be there. I mean, he wasn't a prophet. Because remember, he had people lining up out the door to see him. You know, appointment. You go in line and wait your turn. The Moor said, people, you have to go home. Prophet's been working all day. Like he needs a rest. Notice all the Moors who celebrated the solar return of our founder. January 8th. January 8th. Supreme honors to our prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Supreme honors. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Don't forget, Thursday, Sons of Allah, right here, Canaanland Wars YouTube. And tomorrow, Q&A Wednesday. So if you have your questions, just email any of your questions, canaanlandguide@gmail.com. canaanlandguide@gmail.com. And send any questions. We'll do our best to answer those questions for you. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to our prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Supreme honors to all the Moors in the chat. And all the new Moors, send your questions. canaanlandguide@gmail.com. Remain anonymous. And ask whatever question you want. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Right here. Canaanland Moors. Read RVB every day. Study, study, study. Honors to the Prophet. Islam to all Moors worldwide.